Okay, so this is Skyrim. This is the original launch title. There's no mods, no texture packs or nothing. This is how it looked on a very like probably the first Xbox too. Like it's crazy. So just doing a little hunting with my sneaky archer thief character. She's pretty much a badass. Fire. So yeah, just chilling out, running through the woods with my archer that I named Broja. Broja is a cool word. It's a cool looking word too. Ooh, there's a bear. Killed her a bear when she was only 3. Davy Crockett, king of the wild frontier. There's a bear. And I do not remember what difficulty this is. Probably easy. Knowing me. But for even easy, like, these should be like one hit kills, but they're not. Well, a lot of them aren't. And I don't remember if I'm fully decked out for archery or not. I probably am not wearing certain things. Usually everything is a one shot kill, but well, in sneaky mode anyway. But I'm not sure if I'm wearing everything that I should be wearing in this particular session because I do switch a lot because I have a two-handed, one-handed build, but I like the archery because it's just so satisfying getting hits, which I rarely do. Actually, I do get some really good hits in this one. It's this is not a good example of it, but well, that should have hit right there. So I'm the type of player that leads the arrow to the animal. Pretty epic, dog. Pretty epic. And I do hunt like a few actual. I do like by the Riften, that autumn area, the foothills by the Forsworn. I love hunting that area. Uh, the foothills outside of Whiterun. I love hunting that area. And I've just recently gotten into like the swamp area. I don't really care for it too much, but around Solitude is pretty awesome hunting. Um, yeah. Oh. So I think there's a really cool part. Uh, oh my gatos, Mr. Roboto. Oh yeah, I think I nail all these guys. What is with that? Why isn't it? Why is it all blurry like that? Is it just my phone? I don't know, but it's really annoying. Booyah! So it's all blurry when I'm recording my voice. Probably the editing software, I'll check it out. I should be editing this a lot better, but it is what it is. It's all about Look at me, I'm just a little trash panda. Gimme. That lined up. And I do pick up plates and baskets on purpose because I do that little trick where I get through like I'll go through a cave because I've played Skyrim for like thousands of hours. I guarantee it. And I just like I go to the end, like the hidden door usually, and I just like go through it. with that little trick and the dragon shout where you go through doors. Then I just go to basically get the good loot, and then I leave. I don't bother going through the rest of the. Sometimes I do like the fun dungeons. I do, which are like the big fortresses, whatever. Dwemer. I don't do words very good. I think I got that shot, didn't I? No, I didn't. Like boom, boom, boom. I don't know. I know in this video there's like a lot really cool shots that I get in a row. That's probably why I saved it. But this is basically my Skyrim. Oh yeah, I gotta edit this out. So I saw like a chest on my. I saw like the chest prompt. So I spent a little too long trying to like, what the hell? Because I saw like it said open chest. I thought, but after looking back at it, I don't think I saw it. But I tried to get in it. I'm like, oh, there's a chest I didn't know about. And I wasn't able to find it. So wait, maybe there's an illusion because I thought I just saw it again. I just realized, hey, I came from this way. I get disoriented a lot in this area. Oh god, this part. I do remember this. I'm gonna keep it in too. This guy just freaking destroys me. Put on it like so. I'm like, ooh, I better heal up because I don't want to look bad dying. Comes back and just shoots the shit out of me. I'm like, how did that happen? That guy just one-shot me because I just took the potions. Oh man. So you gotta keep that in, right? Because that was epic. I'm gonna go back and kick his ass. I might actually. I don't think I have my arrows like to where it's 100% on archery here because I would have killed that wizard thing. I'm pretty sure I don't have that. Something is off, like the ring or the necklace or both, even. Die, motherfucker. Die, mofo. You gonna die. You gonna die. One time, I made the best shot in Skyrim. So I was tracking an elk. It was outside the foothills of Whiterun, and the elk got out of rendering distance, but I released the arrow in about, no crap, like 2 seconds later I heard the kill shot. I'm like, no way did I get that. That was one of the best shots, and it was like really far away too. Like, I'm surprised it didn't disappear rendering like a lot sooner, that type of far. But I had my crosshairs on it the whole time. I don't know what I was doing. Oh yeah, I think I just realized what that place was and I didn't want to go in it. You know, just typical me playing. Like I spend all that loading time trying to get into a place and then, oh my god, I don't want to be in here. So I just immediately turn around, spend the loading time to get out of it. Loading times too. That's almost beginning, like it's almost a deal breaker nowadays, you know? The loading screen is like, oh dude, chill out with this. It's 2025 or almost 2026. Like literally a couple days away from 2026. And I'm playing on a freaking toaster. I'm playing Skyrim on a toaster, man. Without like, oh my god. Oh yeah, get all the flowers. And my character's always a hoarder too. Get him. Oh, that should have. So like the lead on the arrows is all different depending on what your skill level. And I decided to leave that fox. Like, yep, I already wasted too many arrows on you. You get to live. You earned your freedom by dodging my arrows. Why didn't I? Yeah, now I'm sneaking attacking, but. Whoa, there's the guy came out of nowhere. I bet that scared the crap out of me when I recorded this. Yes, sir. Hey, an arrow. I'm just like if I were to play like Dungeons and Dragons, I would have to insist to the dungeon master that all right, I'm automatically gonna roll a dice to pick up my arrows after every encounter. Okay, I just don't want to tell you this every single time, so I'm just gonna just make me roll the dice, or I'll roll the dice every time to get my arrows back, and then depending if the dungeon master is cool, they'll let me do that, and then look for other things. But I've had a dungeon master that just like I was forced to take my turn to look for my arrows every time, and I'm like, dude, come on! I'm always picking up half my arrows after every encounter, and it's like I don't get to look for any other treasure. Come on! I really didn't like that dungeon master, but I did play. I think I named my character Broja, and it was an archer too. Oh, obviously it was an archer because the whole thing's about getting my arrows back in Dungeons and Dragons, and he didn't let me, and I was like, come on. Give me my arrows automatically, or let me roll the dice automatically. Who's with me? Who's the archers? Say it proud, loud and proud. Thief archer, rogue, whatever. Ooh, nailed him. See, these guys are dropping. Ooh. Yeah, that lead, like the arrow has a curve on it, like a curveball. If you like keep on moving and then release the arrow while you're moving, it has a curve on it. And I try to implement that all the time, but it doesn't seem to be working very well. Like in this game, like I love the concept of that, but I always seem like I'm getting good at it and I know how to do it, and then there's like this thing where, well, that should have hit, you know? Like I bet I should have got that hit, you know, like that's how it always feels like every once in a while. Like, why did it like do something different? You know, if your archery is at 100 and you do your little sway that you always do, and you know where the arrow is going, and then it's a little bit off for some reason, and like maybe the pressure I'm putting on the move button, I don't know. But if anybody knows, please let me know, because I still play Skyrim, but this version, so I don't have any of the cool DLCs or any of the texture packs or any of that good stuff. But Skyrim probably is my favorite game. Like I love Skyrim, Fallout, Grand Theft Auto, obviously. Dude, there was an awesome PlayStation 2 game called Freedom Fighters back in the day. Oh, I don't know if it still holds up, but I'm pretty sure there was one level where you could like control like nine rebels. Like you just point to where to go, where you want them to go, and then press a button, and then they'll go to that area and kill all the enemies. It was just one level where you could do that with like 9 of them. The rest of the levels are like you do it with 2 or 3 people. But that level alone is just Freedom Fighters. That video game is top tier for that level alone. Then I loved PlayStation 2 times. Yeah, that was when I was really into video games. Shadow of the Colossus. I remember discovering that by myself in a video store. Nobody was around. Nobody talked to me about it. And I played it, and I freaking loved it. I went out and bought it like the very next day. I returned it that day, or the next day, and then I went out and bought it. Or I bought it, then returned it. That's how awesome it was. Like, well, that first night, though, it took me forever to figure out what to do in the damn game, but it looked so pretty. The game looked so beautiful at the time because it was Shadow of the Colossus. It was just revolutionary graphics. So, like, I was just playing for probably like 2 hours, man. And then I held the sword up, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to follow this beam of light. Then I got to the first monster. I beat the first monster, and then I shut the game off. and went to, yeah. Okay, so that night I played, I couldn't get anywhere, and then I think I was doing something, I went to a party or something, and then I came back, like, in the morning, I started playing again, and then I beat the first monster, shut the game off, went to the video store, bought it, went to the the video rental store, and then brought it back. I'm like, dude, I owned it now. God, Shadow Colossus is a great game. And then me and my friend called it too, that we were doing the devil's work, because at the very end it gives you hella vibes that you're basically working for Satan, and then these are all God's titans. That was a trip. But we called it like towards the end of the game. I'm like, you know what? We're probably killing all these people. They're just chilling. You know, they're being, yeah. That was a cool time. And Need for Speed, Most Wanted was my favorite Need for Speed game. But there's a Need for Speed Carbon, I think it was, where my friend was racing, and like at the very last lap, at the very last turn, he jumped over the first place guy, got into first place, and crossed the finish line. That was the most amazing thing I've ever saw. Like we both stood up, started cheering, laughed. Oh my god, good times, good times. Need for Speed Carbon. That was the first game that I manually selected manual transmission, because that was when like you could drift. I think Carbon was the drifting one, yeah. So you can, you drifted and stuff, like, but if you put it in manual, you'll have more control of the drift. So that's the first game I played with the actual hitting the buttons to switch gears, because it helped a lot. I was really good at that game, getting really high points on the drifting courses. Nailed ya. That fox didn't go away. Yeah, my characters have OCD in this game. Like, I pick up everything, and then I just store it all in a chest. That's why I love Skyrim so much and Fallout, because they have item memory, so they know, like, the whole game knows where the particular item is at all times. And I like those kind of games. So when I played Oblivion, though, my character was horrible OCD. Like, I would decorate the whole house in like shiny, colorful stuff, and just like random stuff that I find out in the world, I'll bring it back, and that's decoration now. And everything was just like in its place, you know. Then one of my friends did a shout on it and ruined it all, but it was okay because I saved it. If I didn't save it, I would have been pretty angry, because I like spent a lot of time on each single item, placing it just right. Oh, what's going on here? Ooh, snap. Check your corners. Check your corners. Oh. Where did he? Yeah, there he is. He was up there somewhere. Release. Yeah, that's how you do it right there. That was a good little sway shot. Little curve shot. Cable out, let her go. That's what I say every time I let the dog out. Cable out, let her go. From Empire Strikes Back, when they're wrapping up the AT-ATs. I hate AT-AT. It doesn't flow out of the mouth. AT-AT. It doesn't flow out of the mouth, and I don't like it. It's AT-AT. AT-AT fly. ATST. What do you call it? ATST. Case and point. AT-AT. Get that AT-AT shit out of there. Boom. Shakalaka. Boom shakalaka. Nearing the end of the video. I didn't even realize that there was a point where I got a lot of hits, a lot of kill shots in a row. Maybe I did. Well, you're getting it anyway. It's all good, baby. It's all good, gravy. Get those mushrooms. Get 'em. Gotta get 'em. Get 'em, get 'em, get 'em. Ooh. Oh, what was that? That was a fault. That was error on my part. Because I was moving left and I left it. Yeah, where the hell did you come from? I was like, what the hell? Come out of the water. I double take. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Ooh. In some playthroughs, I just kill everybody, but in this one, that's how I save it. I always save it like, hey, turn around, look at me, and we're done.